Hey there, Bioman here, and welcome back to the video. Welcome back to the channel. I am sorry about that. It has been a long day for me. This is Bioman, and welcome back to the channel. Today we're talking about Deathmatch to the Parallel World Rhapsody, Episode 3, Love That Started with a Deathmatch. First off, I want to give a spoiler alert just because in case somebody hasn't seen the episode. I highly recommend you pause this video and go watch the episode. Once you're done, come on back and watch this video. Now, I'm trying to talk about the highlights in this video, or things I found to be interesting or funny. This starts off where episode 2 left off. Zena's basically wanting to show Satou around. He says yes, despite having already being taken on the city by Martha, which I'm surprised I just remembered that name because when I was watching the episode, writing down my notes, I was like, okay, what was her name again? I didn't want to look up my previous notes because I didn't know where I put it. And I'm kind of proud of myself for remembering that name all of a sudden. I don't know why I did. Yeah, who knows? And some stuff happens. Satou ends up getting the title Buffoon for why he wants to quote-unquote practice magic. Or, well, why he is practicing magic. He's kind of not doing it yet. Zena found this just to be hilarious, and the reason was that the inn doesn't have a bath, so he has no way to really clean himself. And this was just the first hilarious moment in the episode. There was a few more. Like, I know this has nothing to do with the plot line. It's just kind of a funny moment between these two characters and kind of a bonding moment. So I'm doing and I'm just trying to get my thoughts into words. As soon as I can take better notes, I will stop doing that. Now, from the image you see right now, this is a mural of the hero fighting the demon lord at a chapel that is ran by the, well, I think it's ran by her, it's not really stated, by the priestess Orna, who knows Zena on a personal level and says that she's glad that Zena has found another interest besides her magical practice. And I should put a twist on that it's a romantic interest in her words. Zena just goes on full blush and on full defense mode, just saying, "Oh no, we just met," like blushing like there's no tomorrow. She is redder than a tomato. Now, back to not really important, just kind of a funny moment between Satou and Zena. Back to the mural. The mural is shows the hero, we don't know his name, fighting the demon lord. I have a feeling, and the sword. No, I'm sorry, not. I'll get to that later. That's my point later. But the sword using it is apparently a magical sword that only the hero and those who are qualified can use. And it said that the hero, it turns blue, and for those who are qualified, it will shimmer blue. And we all know that Satou's going to be qualified or actually be a new hero that's going to be blue. Next part I want to get to is that Zena basically just shows Satou around more. Not really that important. They come to a part of town where a priest of another church is basically lying, saying, "Oh, these demi-humans are spawn of the demons." Basically lying, saying he's selling, well, quote unquote selling. Well, yeah, he is selling, quote unquote, holy rocks to throw at these demons. Well, not demons, these demi-humans. I don't know why I just did air quotes, but they are actually all demi-humans. I should put them on demons, quote unquote. So Zena, not being able to stand this, pretty much stands up to them, defends them, and Satou's trying to figure out what's going on. So he uses some of his skills, finds out who their names, and the actual slave names are Lizard, Dog, and Cat. So not really the most original names, but since they are demi-human slaves, I guess you just gotta call them whatever the owner wants them to. So then Satou finished finds the owner, sees that he's in a guild that causes mischief, basically takes out the members in that guild that are in the crowd, then confronts the slave owner, pretty much just knocks him out in one kick, and then throws him on the in front of the townspeople that are there, saying, basically using his skills and lying techniques to say, "Oh, this man is the real demon. Is a real demon. These demi-humans are innocent." He's able to convince the crowd, and then that's all of a sudden when the slave owner turns into a demon, or at least a demon comes out of him, killing him at the same time. This, in a way, kind of frees Lizard, Dog, and Cat, but the demon creates a labyrinth that everybody falls into. And basically, it's basically Satou, Lizard, Dog, and Cat in one. Satou's trying to treat them like people, but they're not used to it, so he basically is quote unquote ordering them to. And after learning what their names are, he's kind of a bit skeptical, like goes on with the names, so he decides to give them new names, which is the funniest part of the episode that really made my day. Lizard becomes Lisa, so kind of like an actual name, so it's understandable. Dog becomes Poochie. I'm sorry I'm laughing. It's just I just find this to be hilarious. And then Cat becomes Tama. I'm thinking Tama might be short for Tamahashi, which I this might be where the author was from. I'm because it's a city in Japan. I'm not really sure. Do some research and I'll put it in the comment section what I've learned if I figure out what Tama is supposed to be. So Satou, Lisa, Pucci, and Tama explore the labyrinth. Literally, come across a giant bug monster. Satou pretty much takes out a magical gun, increases some of his sharpshooter skills and hand shooting skills, and pretty just annihilates the bug. And this kind of surprises Lisa, Pucci, and Tama. Sorry about that. With how strong Satou is. Satou then decides to turn one of the arms or like blades of the giant bug into a spear for Lisa to use. And then they just go off and try to find everybody else. This is kind of where the episode ends. And I'm really looking forward to it. Like again, I want to mention my favorite part about Pucci and Tama, no new names, and how they reacted. They're like Pucci, Tama, while pointing at themselves and then just looking at Lisa and both saying Lisa. I just found that to be hilarious and adorable. I feel like Pucci and Tama are going to be some of my favorite characters in this anime. Now I want to do a quick talk about episode 4. It's called Labyrinth Exploration that started with a death march. I'm kind of seeing a pattern here with the titles. And I predict this is basically just going to be Satou continuing on with the labyrinth with Lisa, Pucci, and Tama. I theorize they're going to meet up with Zena, and they're just going to end up finding the demon and killing it. I feel like that's all that's going to happen. It's not going to be really anything special. That's really all I want to talk about today. Now, you can all do me a huge favor by clicking that like button, hitting subscribe, and turning on notifications so you never miss a video. Byrand is out of here.